protest on the streets of Kolkata. We have really seen in Anchikor, which has almost become the epicenter of protest, where resident doctors have staged demonstration and still holding a sit-in demonstration in protest against what really happened. That apart, while they had asked our political parties their political flags outside the Archikor Medical College and Hospital, so that their protest is apolitical. But then that hasn't really stopped. Political parties to raise their demand for justice and also raise their slogans against Mamata Banerjee's government out the streets of Kolkata. So at this point in time, the BJP workers have come out and they have taken this protest rally. There are posters, there are banners which they are holding. But mind it, about 25 women had come out and this protest, which was meant to go towards Hajra and thereafter proceed towards the Kalighat residence of West Bengal Chief Minister Mamata Banerjee. They have been stopped here about 2.5 or 3 kilometers ahead. They have been stopped. The road was completely blocked. But thereafter, they have been shifted to one side so that the road traffic can be cleared once again. So everything is happening inside this very space. I would ask my producer to also play the visuals of Archikor Medical College and Hospital simultaneously, so that we we get to juxtapose two different visuals. A little back we have seen Mamata Banerjee take out a protest rally. Little while back we have seen as Mamata Banerjee taking out this protest rally demanding capital punishment. But then she had also tried hitting out at opposition parties, claiming that opposition parties, including left and BJP, they have tried playing politics over the brutal crime and tried targeting the government of Mamata Banerjee. That it was a well-calculated move. She also had suggested that, taking reference to what really happened in Bangladesh, the neighboring country of India, there had been slogans raised against Mamata Banerjee's government. She also said there could be a conspiracy to kill me. She has tried giving out this political message loud and clear that if there is a political fight on this, she would definitely fight it back, and she will be fighting it back. So that's the message that she has given out. Given out to the opposition parties. But then, nonetheless, as far as Archikor Medical College and Hospital is concerned, inside the medical college premises, the protest has on since last Friday, and today is another Friday, which means in 1 week plus 1 day, in last 8 days, the protest has not really stopped inside Archikor Medical College and Hospital. The students, the medical doctors, the resident doctors who had been unequivocally vociferously demand justice for the bereaved family and, most importantly, justice for the fighter. We have seen that protest hasn't really come down. What has happened in between, post midnight of 15th of August, there had been a condemnable attack inside Archikor Medical College and Hospital, inside the emergency building, and that too has stoked in a fresh controversy as who these people were. Now, 25 people have been arrested by Kolkata police, but then who are these people? What was the motive? Why did they go there? Why did they want to harm the building? Why did they destroy medicines? Why did they attack on the space where the Archikor Medical College students and resident doctors were holding their demonstration? These are questions which are coming to fore. Now, police are saying they're investigating the matter. Whether it was a spontaneous crowd, whether it was part of a larger conspiracy, something still under investigation. But as I've been saying, and as we are showing, that the protests on the streets of Kolkata, they have not really down. It has only escalated with time. On one hand, you have a political fight like the one that you see right here, where BJP mohila morcha workers have taken out a protest rally. Like we have seen that left workers have taken out protest rally. Like you have seen SFI, DYFI, they have taken out protest rally. Similarly, we have also seen that Archikor students had been carrying their protest inside the premises of Archikor Medical College and Hospital for the past 8 days. So as far as situation on the ground is concerned, it seems like it hasn't, the strained nerves which are extremely hurt by this brutal crime, the anguish, the angst of the people, the hurt of the people, they have not gone down. They're still there. And people are saying their wounds are fresh. Now, if you keep the political parties taking out their rallies aside, There are common people. In fact, I wish I could show you those visuals. I had just seen a couple of pictures and they're heart-touching. Students from St. Xavier's College, students from Loreto College, students from different colleges have taken out protest rallies. People holding candles in their hands, they have taken to the street, and they don't belong to a political party. They don't belong to any organization. They belong to one clan, and that's called human being, and humanity, as they say, is at stake if they do not raise their voice. And they are saying that if they have their voice, it should be heard, and heard best now, because somebody has been brutally wronged and killed. Somebody has been brutally raped and killed. There is a family to see their daughter. There is a family that is longing to see the daughter come back home. But then she won't. And at the moment, what you see, the political parties who are leading their political rallies, they are also, in a way, at this point in time, trying to challenge the police authorities. They are trying to challenge the police authorities, as they're trying to break the barricades. There are women and there are men who are all there trying to hold on to the barricade. Now these barricades have been put up to, in a way, create an enclosure so that the protesters do not spill out. Now the protesters, if they spill out, their plan was towards the residence of the Chief Minister. Well, they have not been allowed to do so. I'll ask my colleague Titash to also join in. Titash, you've seen just a short while back as how the Chief Minister has led out a protest rally, and now we see BJP leading a protest rally. We see these visuals unfold. See, they have just thrown a candle. They have just thrown a candle
So essentially what is happening here is the BJP workers have kind of been contained in an enclosure sort of situation which the police have created using guardrails. Now from one side of this particular protest, what happened is a lady threw in a few candles, essentially trying to use it as a candlelight protest. The BJP Mohila Morcha at the moment is currently protesting, and they are holding banners and they hold posters. The banners essentially say that they do not want to stay in a state where rape goes uncondoned and things like that. And they are essentially condemning the incident that unfolded in the wee hours of last Friday, where a PGT doctor was brutally raped and murdered. The accused, called Sanjay, was arrested by the police, and now he is in custody. Having said that, now there's a confrontation sort of situation between the protesting Mohila Morcha workers of BJP and the police over there. The police, there is like a deployment of female police people on one side of the barricade. On the other side of the barricade, we can see that the members of the BJP Mohila Morcha are trying to push the barricade on that side and trying to break through the barricades and go to it. They were en route to the Chief Minister Mamta Banerjee's house, which is in Hajra, but they have been stopped. They have been stopped off here at Exide. People familiar with the geography of Kolkata know that this road from Exide straight leads to Hajra, and they have been stopped off here at Exide, which is roughly about 2.5 kilometers away from West Bengal Chief Minister Mamta Banerjee's house. The plan was to march towards West Bengal Chief Minister Mamta Banerjee's house in protest and make their voices heard, make their dissent heard, as they have said that Mamta Banerjee hasn't done enough to kind of hold the accused to the guard. BJP and the left have vocally, through their protests, have said that the West Bengal Chief Minister should resign, as alleging that enough hasn't been done, and that probably the state government or the Kolkata police is trying to tamper with the evidence and not doing enough to arrest the. Now, the main accused has been arrested by the police, and these people are saying that all people involved in the crime must be arrested as soon as possible. Currently over here, the situation that is turning out slowly to be tense. We can see that candles are being passed around by the BJP Morcha people. Passed around. Essentially, this is going to turn out to be like a candlelight protest. We can see black ribbons around their forehead as a mark of protest. They have all come here protesting against the gruesome incident where a 31-year-old PGT student was brutally raped and murdered in the campus or the premises of the Arjipur Medical College and Hospital in Kolkata. These people are right over here. They're protesting, but they have been contained by the police on one side of the road using guardrails. Now they're trying to break through and move past the guardrails candles. The police are trying to stop them on one side, but there are banners and posters. The posters here says that they're protesting against what has unfolded in Bengal, essentially alleging that the Bengal government or the Kolkata police have not done enough, and they have also alleged that the police are probably trying to tamper with the evidence and trying to safeguard some people. On this side as well, the guardrail over here, police has been keeping the crowd contained to one side, with three sides totally barricaded. There's a situation of... So they are here, they are protesting at the moment. Candles are being lit in the middle. Those over there are lighting candles, essentially trying to use this as a candlelight protest against the gruesome rape and murder of the 31-year-old BJP students. They have come here to lodge their dissent and voice their discontentment against the West Bengal government and West Bengal Chief Minister Mamata Banerjee. They were on her residence, which is in Hajra, about 2.5 kilometers away from the place where they have been contained by the police.
Well, that's right. Thank you so much, Nitash. Now, so, all these BJP workers, they are now inside the enclosed area which has been created by police. And obviously, the BJP workers are happy about it. And that's the reason they are raising, they're saying they should be allowed to go and walk. But obviously, they have been stopped here because nobody is allowed to march till the residence of our Chief Minister. And that's the reason about 2.5 kilometers ahead of the 2.5 kilometers ahead of Hajra or Kalighat, the protesters have been now. They are raising slogans. They are raising slogans like "We want justice." They are also raising slogans against the state government of Mamata Banerjee, demanding resignation of the chief minister. At the moment, they are holding candles to symbolically raise the protest, raise their voice, and also in a way try and give out the message that they are seeking justice. So yes, the flame of a candle, which is symbolically and historically been used as a symbol of fight, they are trying to use that same symbol while seeking justice. Now they had plans of doing a candlelight march, which have been thwarted from doing so, and they are now being restricted to an enclosed area, and within the enclosure they are holding their protest. There are about 30 people, mostly women from the Mohila Morcha group of BJP, and they are holding candles, raising slogans against the police and of course against the government. There are mostly women who are there inside the enclosed area. There are barricades from all sides, and the barricades have kept them restricted within the enclosure. So yes, we have been witnessing protests. Different kinds of protests were all centered around one issue, which is the issue of the brutal rape of the 31-year-old PGT medical student from Arjikor Medical College and Hospital. The very fact it has happened around 15th of August, India's Independence Day. Many people had questioned as what does independence actually mean? How can it be defined? What is independence for women? What is freedom for women? And at the center of this, at the center of lot of clamor for justice, there is a centrifugal emotion which is now working. How safe are we as human beings? And what would actually give us that sense of safety? That's the question that many women had been asking. Well, it is a point that these number of cases have happened in a particular state, that number of cases have happened in another particular state. But at the end of the day, they are not statistics that you are talking about. We are talking about human lives. You're talking about women with flesh and blood. And that's why this time, after the horrific details of the brutal crime had come to the forefront, it has only raised several questions that how many more Nirbhayas do you want to realize that it is not something like a celebration. It is absolutely condemnable, and that it needs social, moral awakening. At the same time, many kinds of reforms, legal reforms, reforms in law, so that perpetrators who can commit such heinous crime, they're convicted. If convicted, they have been given stringent punishment which can act as a deterrent. So yes, the past 1 week we have only seen protest escalate over this very issue. And as I've been saying, every protest, whether political or not, whether it's being taken out by Trinamool Congress Supremo Mamata Banerjee or by BJP Mahila Morcha, or by SFI, or by lefties, or by students, or by RG Kar medical students, or by doctors. They're all demanding justice. Maybe that's one thing there cannot be any disagreement on, and that's the reason everybody is asking for justice, justice for the family, justice for women, justice for one and all. Yes, the language of seeking this justice changes when a political party raises it. It's absolutely different when students raise it. And here what we see, BJP protest rally which has been stopped, Mahila Morcha workers have been stopped from marching any further to Hajra. And like we said, like BJP, other political parties have also taken out a protest rally. Today, Mamata Banerjee had taken out a protest rally demanding capital punishment. But maybe at the bottom of everything, maybe there is one that binds one and all, even if they are separated by political ideologies. That is, how do we shape a better future for one and all, for men, women, and one and all? At this point in time, we will try to wind up this live broadcast now from here. Me, my colleague, Pitash Mukherjee, Mon Gupta, we have been out on the streets since morning. We're also working on another story. In case you manage to finish it, we will try and publish the story ASAP. If not publish it, we will do another live. We will try and release the story ASAP. We are winding up this live now. Pitash is here with me, Shumon is here with me, and right behind us, the protest rally, which has been stopped from marching any further towards the Chief Minister's residence. Thank you all for connecting with us. Thank you for watching this live broadcast.